Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. How's everyone doing tonight? Today is the 26th of July, the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2023. I hope you're well. Hey, beautiful people. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so. All my returning Obodo fam, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here all the time. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for always showing up. I can't thank you enough. You guys are just amazing. Obodo fam is becoming a very solid rock, a very solid force to reckon with. We are people of timber and caliber, according to Brother Bio. Timber and caliber people, how many of you were here yesterday? If you miss yesterday's show, you don't miss gone. You miss. We had a brother here yesterday. His name is Beno. And wow. I've been on YouTube for 6 years and I can categorically tell you that was one of the best shows I've ever had. It was enlightening. It was refreshing. It was honest. It was so relatable. Even the people that usually have problem with us yesterday, they didn't have a choice but to conform because Brother Ben was it was amazing. So go catch that show if you haven't seen it. It's titled Obodooyinbo Marriages they don't last, but why? It was brothers that were spilling the truths. That show was something else. Kai. I don't usually go back to watch my programs. Once I finish, I don't watch them. But yesterday, I had to go back to listen to those nuggets. Wisdom is profitable to direct. That's what the Bible tells us. Welcome, everybody. Give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Share this video. Were you here? Unlimited Grace, yeah? Kudos to Brother Ben. You said yes. Yes. Unfortunately, today we have a story of a woman and another couple in the diaspora who didn't follow Brother Ben's example. You see how Brother Ben was telling us about how his wife brought him to the abroad and they managed, even though it was very challenging. Of course, he's abroad now. Nobody ever said that abroad is easy. No. It's always challenging, even if you come as a single person. You know, be moi. Abroad, no be beans. So marriages in the abroad too, no be beans, is a work in progress and you have to work at it. So Brother Ben yesterday gave us all those very, good, hilarious examples of how he was able to, work on his marriage after he came to the America. But we saw, today we are discussing another case of a brother who unfortunately didn't think it was necessary to do that. So I'm sharing the story. I don't know where they come from, guys. If you know where this couple come from, maybe you can tell us, because I'm not sure where they come from. I know they live in the US, but I don't know where they are from originally. Somebody said that the lady called her name is Agnes Johnson, that she's from Liberia, but I don't know where the man is from. Is the man from Liberia as well? I don't know. If you know, please tell us in the comment section, because a lot of people from their country was sharing the link with me yesterday. So this lady you are seeing, this beautiful, gorgeous woman here, is a woman of God. They say she's Liberian. She's from Liberia, right? So like people from Liberia are called Liberians. And she said on her Facebook page that her husband has gone to Africa without her knowledge to marry another wife, a second wife, without telling her. Okay, said, wow, my husband got married in Africa without my knowledge. He think I would not know. Ha. Congratulations, Abu Sanio. Well, what is that name from? Sanoe. Is that a Liberian name, or is that from I don't know where it's from. If you know where it's from, tell me. So he said that Abu has gone to Africa to take a second wife without telling her, left her in America with their children and lied to her that his mother was ill. All right. I don't know. I suspect it's from Sierra Leone. I might be wrong. Okay. So she's saying the wife, Agnes, is accusing him of going to Africa without telling her. And she said that everything was good with them, although there were a lot of signs. Yeah, there were so many signs that, he's been cheating whenever he goes to Africa. And she said, so you got married without me knowing. I'm happy for you. That's what you want, and you got it. Father God, I thank you because you reveal all this to me. I glorify you, Lord. That's the words of Agnes Johnson. Very beautiful lady, gorgeous mother of kids. And she narrated the story. Those of you follow me on Instagram must have seen, yesterday I was on Instagram, talking about this matter. And she said that they started from scratch. They were sleeping on the floor. And whenever you wonder why women don't want to do struggle love again, take a look at this. It happens over and over. It happened to the former Mrs. Adeoti. Yeah, the one that Messi Aigbe is parading up and down now as her husband. They went to Hajj recently. I don't know how many of you saw that. I didn't even bother because, yeah. It happened to May Yul Edochie. And I'm going to share you the video where, because I'm not going to say much tonight. I'm just going to allow her to tell the story. So I have a video where she was doing a live stream. I'll show you some part of that video. But what I want to just say before I show you the video is that if you think that because you are a good person, because some people usually make the assumption, yeah, I see why you could tell. Thank you. Just because you are a good person doesn't mean that good things will happen to you. Hello, am I communicating? Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, bad things happen to good people. So whenever you see a case like this, it doesn't necessarily mean that she was a bad wife, or she didn't take care of her husband, or she didn't nurture her husband, she didn't respect her husband, because this is usually what a lot of people will jump into conclusion and say, this is what Obodoyibo women do. No. He's Liberian as well, the Ying. Oh, okay. You found him on Instagram. All right. This brother went to marry in Africa and posted. Oh my God. People, you can't make this thing up. I'm telling you, you cannot make it up because it's so hilarious. He actually posted his own wedding in Africa on social media. He thought the wife would not see because he blocked her. So I was like, Agbeni, Shewa, okay, are you all right? In this day and age, when people cannot wait to see your downfall, you think somebody will not send it to her? Oh, okay, Mama Jojo is here. Mama Jojo says she's a good woman. She's a pastor. I'm a Liberian. She's a good woman. Yeah. I believe you, Mama Jojo. Do you know why I believe you? I saw that live video yesterday. I was working. I work from home. And I watched that video. It's an hour video. 1 hour. Was 1 hour. From the beginning to the end, she never said one bad word about him. That's how to know the mind. That's how you know people. Agnes never said one bad word about this man, despite the heartbreak. But I could tell that she was hurting so bad. She was singing, she was praying, she was praising God, but beneath all that, I could see that she was hurting. Oh, and she was like, is this how you are going to do me? I did this for you. We did this together. And basically, she said that she went to Africa to visit the mom. The mom, Abu, the name of the man is Abu. The mom is very old. And she said that the way she saw the mother-in-law, she wasn't living well. So when she came back to America, she talked to her husband to go and, settle the mother, to go and build a house for the mother so that she can live good. She said that her husband went to Africa, and since he came back, that her marriage has never been the same. And again, one thing I need to add before I play you the video is that Agnes also said in that video, because I can't play the 1 hour video, it's too long, so I just play a bit of it because of time, that even after the marriage, that he sent her a message to say, Agnes, I love you more. He was still sending her. So if they had issues, definitely will not be confessing love to her. She was so gracious, Maureen. Oh my goodness, what a woman. You see, you know, we're talking about how May Edochie, how gracious she is, how, you know, her spirit, and how she's not a drama queen. This is another one. She was just praising God. She never said, she said, I'm not going to say anything negative about you. I wish you well with your new marriage. And she even said something in the video that, I know that you are doing this because your family are the ones that are pushing you to do it. But the part that hurt the most is that you didn't tell me about it. If you had told me, perhaps I would have been okay with it. Yes. Yes. She said that if you had told me, maybe I would have been okay with it. But the bottom line is that he's been cheating. Goes to Africa to cheat. You know, this kind. We started from the bottom, but we're here. We started from the bottom where we're risen. From zero to hero in America. And a lot of women these days are saying, you know what? I'm not doing struggle love with you because I don't know your true character. When a man doesn't have money, he's very humble. He'll be calling everybody auntie, uncle, auntie. When money comes, generally, it's a human thing. It's not only men. If you want to know the character of a person, just let them have some coins. Then you will see their true character. When people are struggling, they pretend. So I won't talk too much today because I talked so much yesterday. I feel a bit tired. So I'm going to share the video with you now. I'll allow you to just play for a while and then we'll come back and discuss. Yeah? Liberian women are great homemakers and hard workers. They will work back to back, take care of their kids, home and cook. But our men say, sad to say, do not keep up to date. Very few, I can say, are decent. That's what Lala forever said. Lala ever says. Okay. Thank you, Lala. Shout out to all the Liberians in the building. I'm sure I'm going to hear from you in a bit, but let's hear what Agnes have to say. Okay, before I allow Agnes to talk, there's something I wanted to bring out here, guys. I think this is a case of interfaith marriage. Okay, I need to say that, guys. Please subscribe and like if you haven't done so. Give us a thumbs up. This is a case just like Mercy Aigbe. This is a case of interfaith marriage. And there's always this conversation around, as a Christian, should you be marrying somebody that is not a Christian? Should we be marrying an unbeliever? I know we say that there are mongopax in the church. Yes, we do not, we are not saying that everybody in the church knows God or they are good people. But fundamentally for me, as a Christian woman, I can tell you that I don't know. People are different, so opinions are diverse on this. For me, as a Christian woman, I could not date anybody that is not a Christian or somebody that is not a believer, and I could never have married somebody that is not a believer, because the Bible says that if the foundation is wrong, what can the righteous do? The foundation, faith for Africans is a big deal. Yeah. Thank you, Esbat. I hope she gets her strength to go through this. Brie, thanks for all the hard work. Thank you. The foundation, faith is a very big deal in our community, whether you like it or not, as Africans. Because this brother now, his name is Abu, he's going to go and say that I'm a Muslim now. That's what he's going to hide. He's going to hide under religion. To say, I married a second wife because my religion permits me. So, it's food for thought too. If you're a Christian out there and you're considering marrying somebody from another religion, these are some of the things that you need to take into consideration. So let's hear what she has to say. I'll just let it run for a while and then I'll share my link and then we'll have a conversation about it. It's heartbreaking. Honestly, I felt her pain. Oh my God. Wow. It's not good though. Kodao. What some of these brothers are doing is not good though. If a woman has been there for you through thick and thin, this is not how to pay them back. Even if you want to do it, please consult her first. Tell her the true Muslims, this is what they do. But you never told her. How do you imagine what a woman will feel when you find out one day you just wake up and you find out that your husband has gone to Africa. He said his mother was sick and he's taking a second wife. This is wickedness. Honestly, I don't know how to sugarcoat it. It's wickedness. Abu, it's okay. Whatsoever a man sow, they will reap. That's just it. Okay, let's listen to Agnes now, and then I'll share my link. If you've got something to say, jump into the studio. Let's have a conversation. Thank you so much. Give us a thumbs up.
I did not come on this land to expose my children, Father. I came here to educate the young people. I am a Putu girl, a crying girl, but praise God that I'm not a stupid person. I did play food to gain wisdom, yes. I play food to gain wisdom. Our use, our despise for my children business. I put myself down for the sake of godliness. Samuel, close this door, Papa. Close this door.
So you have young children. You can hear the children
I put
playing
myself down for the sake of godliness, and I let people that are not supposed to use me as the way I have been used for the past years. I have been hurt. I have fought death. My hearts have been broken, but I needed the peace of my children. And I was putting everything under my feet because I needed the peace of my children. And I was fighting for my children. But it doesn't mean that I was a fool. I was not a fool. I just came on this land to tell people that stood in our wedding, and supported us 9 years ago, if I'm not making a mistake. 9 years ago, yes. That stood in our wedding, that supported us, that flew from so many places, that came and stood with us and make it happen. You know, and every time when I want to take a step, I look at the effort they make, and I'll be there. God gave me the strength. Marriage is not an easy thing. I just need the strength. But one mistake that I made, it was when I went Africa, I went among my husband people. That was the big mistake I made. And when I came back, my husband went. Things never become the same. Life never the same. When he went, he came back. In this battle, I fought it for a good 5 years, being quiet, thinking that things will get better someday. But today, I have seen the worst that I never thought that I will see. Thank you, Jesus. If you have not prayed for me before,
Can tell she's struggling. She's really, really struggling. She's struggling.
if you have not prayed for me, hallelujah. If you are not praying for me before, when you are in your prayer closet, keep me in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. Keep my children in your prayers because the battle is real. I fought battles. They have fought me, want to take away my life. But the God that I serve, who is man that will say yes when God did not say yes? So I have fought death for my own goodness, trying to be good, trying to show love to people. But I gave God the glory because the battle is not mine, it's of the Lord. The battle is of God. And I gave God the glory because God knows what to do. God knows how to do his work. Hallelujah. God is not a God that can lie. He revealed to redeem. I come on this land to give God the glory because all the things that I've seen today is something that he has revealed to me over and over that got me prepared mentally, physically, financially, everything. I was prepared because God was revealing to me. So I gave God the glory for what he was showing me.
She said she saw it,
And I
that
tell
God
God,
showed it to
thank
her.
you for who he is. Human beings are wicked. We are truly living in a wicked world. That the Bible tells us that in the end time, iniquity will abound. And because of the iniquity, meaning love shall wax cold. It's true. Meaning love shall wax cold, but blessed is him that overcome. You can have from men, but you cannot have from God. Yes, you can have from men, but you cannot have from God. One thing I want to tell the young people out there, I'm not hurt because my husband, he went Africa without telling me that he was going to get married. He went Africa without telling me that he was going to get married, and he went and got married. And seeing all the information of the marriage alone, that alone shocked me because he and me, there was no confusion.
That's the worst part. She
There
said they
was no
didn't fight.
confusion. He would
She
do
said they
all
didn't
kind
have
of
any
things for me.
problem.
I'm working, I'm doing all my things, taking care of my children.
She said they didn't have
But
any
for
issue.
him going Africa and not telling me that he's going to get married, and for me seeing those pictures just like that today, it's something that shocked me. But it is God that exposed him. Because you don't get back to innocent person just like that. Somebody that did not do you anything. But one thing I wish him good luck. I wish him God blessing. God is our judge. And one thing I would tell the young people, when you are in your married home and you see signs,
Yeah.
do not take it for granted.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself that in a time when the worst come, you are already balanced. That's one of the advice that I will give the young people. Do not just get married and just lose yourself in that mayhem. Because if I was not going to be that independent woman or independent woman that worked for myself, and this happened, what would I do?
Yeah.
What would I do? What would I do? So my advice to the young people is that don't give yourself to anybody and forget about yourself. Take good care of yourself. Settle yourself. Don't depend on men because men will leave you tomorrow. But your hard work will pay back. Your hard work will pay back. And the Madigo people there, some of them, not every one of them, but some of them are very ungrateful. Mhm. They are very ungrateful. You will laugh with them. You will eat with them. You will do everything with them with your pure heart, and they are there killing you. They try spiritually, they're not able to do it physically. But I gave God the glory because every door that shuts, there is something better that can come from out of it. I'm not expecting to get married and go through divorce. That's not my problem. But the fact that you treat somebody else's child that lived with you for good 19 years.
They were together for 19 years,
The
married for
fact
9 years.
that you will keep somebody's daughter in your house for good 19 years and no confusion, nothing.
That's the thing she kept saying. They didn't have any issues.
No confusion. Everything was fine. Everything is fine. And you just go and get married. And you think that everything will be fine with you? 19 years. When I met this man, he did not have anything when I met him.
Yeah.
Nothing he did not have. We slept on the ground for the very first time when I met him.
Yeah.
When I met my husband, we were on the ground. My man lapa that he put on the ground.
Yeah.
In our very first apartment. Nothing he was not having. He have nothing when I met him. I the one were working when I met him.
She was working, he wasn't working.
And I was with him.
He was broke.
I didn't marry him because of money, because of
So
what
they married
he
for love.
We married because of love.
Yeah.
We love each other and we decided to get married. And we've been together for a good 19 years.
19 years they've been together.
And when you don't want the person, at least be respectful. Be very respectful to that person. Do not just walk out and say you're going to see your mom and lie to the person that you're going to go see your mother. Your mother is sick and you're going to see your mother. And the next thing the person sees is that you marry.
Yeah. That's what hurt her.
Why
He
would
said,
you treat somebody else's child like
he
that?
didn't even tell her. He lied and said he was going to see his mother.
Why would you treat innocent
Next
woman
thing she's seeing wedding
that
pictures
is blameless
on
that
the
took care of
internet.
you for a good 19 years? That even when you step on their toes, they move it from there. But I gave God the glory again. Everything happened for a reason. I gave God the praises. I know my God is in his throne, watching over me. He sees the pain that I go through. Every woman will get hurt for the first time, of course. And I know it will take me a while to get healed. Because it's somebody that I've been with for a good 19 years. That I care for 19 years. I will do everything together for good 19 years. And just left this country, go Africa, without telling me that he's going to go get married.
Yeah. That's the part that hurts her the
The
most.
devil is working in humans. Good 19 years.
19
this
years.
This year is our 19 years. And you left that person with children.
With children.
And you go Africa to go and marry.
She meant the children.
I don't know how he felt when he did that. I don't know how he felt when he did it. But I believe it's something that he made up his mind and he went to go do. The fact is that the one that hurting me, that rather bring me on this line,
Yes, listen to this.
we are legally married
Yeah,
and we are not divorced yet.
they are not divorced. Hmm.
We are not divorced. We did not fight, nothing. And our divorce and our marriage is still in place. And you go Africa to go get married to another woman legally.
Hmm.
How did that make you? How did that make you? And the funny thing this morning when I wake up, I open my Facebook page, the message he sent me,
Listen to this.
I love you. And I love you the most.
Not me,
I
did you
still
be that?
love you the most.
I still love you. He sent her a
Now, good
message after
about
he married
where did
another
this coming
wife.
from?
So, anybody, in case you are thinking maybe she's a bad wife or they had issues, I told you I watched the whole video, right? When she said that the man, after this thing that he did and posted it, and she saw, he still sent her a message and said, I love you, I love you. She said they didn't have an issue. So that's why I said at the beginning of the show that, you know what? It's okay. People always jump to the assumption that, oh, it's because you are bad. That's why things happen to you. Because no, she said they didn't have any issues. That's why she's so shocked. If they had, maybe they were quarreling or they were separated or they were just living like housemates, I'm sure it wouldn't come to her as a surprise. She said that things were good. He said he was going to Africa to visit his mom who was ill, not knowing that he was going to. The next thing she saw Abu. Abu was wearing wedding agbada. So I paused there so that you people are going to say, oh, it's because he said I love you to her. After all this, yeah, figure that out. If you know how to. Me, I don't understand this kind of.
But I gave God the glory again. Because within all, God sees the heart of men. And for us, we don't see the heart of men. But the fact that everything that have taken place, that God had revealed to me over and over, and I was telling this man, I would tell him, I say, God revealed to me that you marry. God revealed to me that you have another woman. God revealed to me, and he was not saying a word. That means the fears of God is not within him.
Yeah, I think she's an evangelist.
Because the thing that in your heart, God already know, and revealing it to the partner.
And she said that he used to complain when she prays.
Traveled,
that he's always complaining that she prays too much.
There was a woman in a plane. That God revealed to, and that woman advised him. And the woman tell him, copy it and send it to your wife. And he copied it and sent it to me. About his marriage.
She said she saw it. And somebody else saw it too.
To another wife, to another woman without divorcing me. You and I, we did not fight. Nothing between us. I didn't even do nothing to you. Nothing.
She said
nothing. I didn't do nothing to you. Nothing. I bear it. I bear in patience just for my children to come up in a very unique way in their father's hands. And my pay today is to go and marry to another woman. But I just want to tell Abu families, I tell you thank you. I tell you thank you. I want to tell them that they got a girl child. How would they feel when somebody do this to their daughter? How would they feel? When somebody do it, I understand we are not the same religion, but the house Abu Man is into today. The house Abu Man was not living a good life. People were there witness. But the house she into today, when I went Africa, I saw her living condition. When I came, I told my husband to build house for her mom, and she in a good house today. This is my pay because she in a good house. This is my pay they giving to me. This is my thank you to take woman and give to him. This
Yeah.
is my thank you.
Yeah.
But I gave God the glory.
I want to say something here. She's kind of holding the mother-in-law and the family responsible, that they are the ones that took a woman and gave him. All right. That she was the one that convinced the husband that the mother was suffering and that she's been a good wife. She's the one that told him, please take care of your mother. And he built a nice house for the mother and put her in. And she feels betrayed because she's saying that the payback she got after encouraging her husband to look after the mother was for them to give him a new wife. I don't know how I feel about that, because at the end of the day, Abu is an adult, he's a grown man. You will see his picture just now. This is Abu. That is Abu there. And even though his mother or his siblings are saying, oh, you're a big man in America now, marry a second wife, he can say no. We have, I don't like when responsibility, when a full-grown adult is, because people want to, maybe because she's in pain, she's trying to understand, and she's, for me personally, I think this is shifting responsibility, because you're saying it's the mother. They didn't force him. He has his will. He agreed to it. Even if it was a suggestion, take another wife. Abu can say, no, mom, I don't want. I'm married. In America, it's bigamy is illegal. You don't marry two wives in America. This is not, I live in America. It's not the same thing as Liberia. I don't need a second wife. But I see a lot of people always do this when they are trying to understand. They are trying to find meaning to why something happened. So she's talking a lot about Abu's mother. But for me, the responsibility of this whole thing rests with Abu. Abu is not a kid. He was the one that went to Africa. He was the one that lied to his wife, knowing that he's been cheating with this woman. He was the one that went to get married in Africa. He could have said no. So I don't know Abu's ma, but I just think that we are accountable people and we should own up when we mess up.
I gave God the glory. I pray that God will bless your marriage, Abu. May the Lord be our judge. May God bless your marriage. I'm not going to swear you, because there are some good things that you do for me
You
too.
see? You see, she's still talking
And
about
to
the good
where I
part of
am
him.
today, I'm here because of you too.
See?
So God can first.
She's still giving him flowers.
God can first. I'm not going to swear you because you go Africa, you marry. I will think about the good thing that you do for me. Yes, I'm going to move forward with my life.
I like that.
And God will be with me. God will carry me through. God will bless me. And I pray that God will do the same to you as well. May God bless you and your new wife.
She's praying for them.
May God be with you and your new wife. I pray that God will bless you.
Abu?
I'm not going to swear you. I'm not going to say a word to you. Because you play a good role in my life as well.
She's still honoring him,
Yes.
even in her pain. She's still saying all the things that he did, like,
I pray that God will be with you.
yeah, she's
You and your
praying for
new
him.
wife. Love is deep. Love is a deep thing. I understand that love is a deep thing. Love will drag you and pull you to the place that you want to be with no fear. I understand that. And that is why I was asking you, Abu, if you want to marry, go and get married and live my life. And let me be free. If you are going to listen to what I told you and do it and go by it, it was going to be better for the both of us. But leaving from here, telling me that your mom is sick and you're going to go see your mom. And the next thing I see is that you get married to a woman. But one thing I will tell you, I don't want to put my mouth on the Muslim people, but You don't treat people child like that.
So she started talking about the
You
religion
say you're
here.
serving God, but the God yourself,
Mm-hmm.
the hatred is in you.
Yeah.
You don't hurt people children like that if you are serving God. If you are serving the truth living God, you don't hurt people children like the way you hurt women. You don't do things like that to woman.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Patience.
But
Abu is not
I
a
pray that
child.
God will
Abu,
also
Abu is an
forgive me
adult.
because
He's a grown
the
man.
time we got married, I didn't know better back
He's a
then.
grown man. Which kind child?
So I pray that God will also forgive me
Children don't marry. It's
and
adults that
open that
marry.
door for me. Yes. I know they have tried and tried to get me from out of the way, but God did not accept it. God did not accept it. And I tell God, thank you for protecting me and guiding me that no matter how hard they try to get me from out of the way to kill me and take over my children's life, that did not work. I gave God the glory. That alone, I gave God the glory. That I'm still alive today to take care of my babies. I tell God, thank you. I tell God, thank you, and I gave God the glory. Because the plans was to, because God revealed those things to me, and the other one have fulfilled.
Yeah.
So whatever He revealed to me is everything is true.
She said she saw it.
Their
That
plan
God
was to
showed it
take my
her.
life away, to take over my children's life, but it did not work out.
Mm-hmm. She said they attacked her spiritually. They tried
It
to
did
get her
not
out of the
work
way to
out.
take her children. It didn't work because she's always praying. She said Abu is always complaining about her. She's always praying. Why do you pray
It
so
did
much?
not work out. So the thing they would do to hurt me, but one thing they should know, I serve a living God.
Mm.
I serve an everlasting Father. The pain you think that I will feel, the pain you think that I will feel, God will use the pain and build me up.
Amen.
God will use this pain and build me up in Jesus Christ's name.
Amen. Let me just end it here. Yeah, I think we've taken enough of that. What Agnes is saying. That's Agnes. If you are just joining us, please give us a thumbs up. That is the story of Agnes, a lady who lives in America. I think she's of Liberia background with her husband or a strange husband now because it's become our husband has gone mad now. Abu is his name. Abu and Agnes been together for 19 years, married for about 9 years. She said they started from the scratch. If you are just joining us, she said they had no issues, that there was a marriage of love, struggle love. She was the one working, they built together. After 19 years in America, he's been going back and forth. She saw signs and she ignored it. She said even God told her that she saw a lot of revelation telling her, because this woman, I checked her Facebook page out. I had to go and look at it. I used somebody's Facebook to go and check. She's a Christian, like I don't know, she's always worshiping God. She's always like, she teaches the word. I think she's like an evangelist. So she seemed like a spiritual woman. So she said she saw it. And there were a lot of signs that she ignored. But he lied to her and said he was going to Africa. They had no issue. He was going to see his sick mom. And then the next thing, she's seeing wedding picture with another woman in Liberia or wherever they are in Africa. And she said they never had any issue because Abu sent her a message saying, I love you, after he's been casted. Maybe you don't know, say you don't cast. Abu, why did you do this, Abu? What did Agnes do to you? Do you know that this thing that you've done is going to affect your children? How do you explain this? At least if you want to do polygamy, you want to capitalize on the fact that you are a Muslim or whatever, your parents, your mom told you to do it because you are a chicken. You have no liver. Tell your wife, sit her down and say, babe, I've got to do this because this is the expectation. But you didn't. That is where the pain is coming from. It's not about polygamy. The question is about betrayal. The topic is about betrayal. And you not having the guts to live up to your truth with your full chest. You are hiding, deceiving, lying, cheating. That's why Agnes is betrayed and sad. She felt like she gave up a lot. She overlooked a lot. She forgave a lot because of her children. And this is how you pay her back. Even though she supported you, she supported the family. She said she told you to build a house for your mother. Abu, why did you do this? And I know somebody that is called Abu. I have a family member that is called Abu. Very, very close one. Okay, I'm taking calls now. What do you guys think about this whole drama? Because when I saw this yesterday, I was like, oh my God. This is like Asiwaju again. Adeoti. Husband going to Africa, taking wife, not telling. This is like Yo Ledoche again, the Nigeria edition of polygamy. Marrying and finding out. What is it with all these modern day polygamist apologists? Because I call them apologists because the way that men did polygamy in the past is that they will tell you, they will see the facts. You may be even, the wife might even attend the wedding. They don't do it like all this hide and seek. Why are you doing hide and seek? It seems like all these modern day people that are trying to do polygamy are not doing with their full chest. Why? Why can't you do it? And now you see why women don't want to do struggle love. Okay, I'm going to take calls now. If you've got something to say, please jump in the studio. I'm only going to take calls for a short period before I jump out. Okay, TTO, you are first in the studio. Good evening. Where are you joining us from and what do you have to say? Please unmute yourself. Oh, TTO is gone now. What happened? Yvonne, welcome. Unmute yourself. Where are you joining us from?
Hi, Auntie V, my beautiful lady.
Hello.
Well, I am I'm in California right now, visiting my sister. So that's where I'm calling from.
Right. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right.
Well,
What do you say, Yvonne?
um, what do I have to say is going to be a very short because this lady is, her situation is similar to my sister.
Right.
My sister here in California.
Mm-hmm.
She has been with the husband for 25 years
Mm-hmm.
and they have four sons.
Right.
But the way things are right now, he wants to go to Africa to
Mm-hmm.
marry another person.
Right. Did you tell your sister?
Um, no, he hasn't really say anything, but he's doing it in a, in a hush hush kind of way
Right.
because he know that my family will not accept it. We don't come from a polygamy family.
Right.
We will never accept that.
Right.
So as she said that, be independent on your own. Yeah, my sister is independent. She's a big time nurse. She runs a hospital. So, and I don't see why men are doing this
Why
because it
do
makes
you think he wants a second wife? Is it pressure from family? He's got four sons. What does he want? Is he unhappy? Do they have a strange relationship? Why do you think?
no, they do not. He just, I think because for me, the way I'm looking at it, my sister hasn't really explained a lot of things to me yet, but she has told me what he's doing, thinking that, that was what he wanted to do. I mean, you have four children, for crying out sake. It's not only the fourth son he had with her. He had kids first before met her.
Right.
So now all of a sudden you want to go and do this. And my sister the other day has come down with a medical issue, so something that he had never had. So she realized that when she went to the hospital, so the doctor was asking her, do you have multiple sexual partners? And my sister was like, no, I'm married. You know I'm married. Say, well, something is not right because you should not be having this.
So
So
she's
in
got
other
something.
words, he's cheating.
Hmm. It's giving her something.
Yes.
Hey, hey, this is it. This is it. Hmm.
So luckily hers can be treated, but other people are not so lucky.
Yes. Yes.
Mm. Remember the last time I told you, Auntie B, that my sister passed away from AIDS. So,
Yes, you're the
and
one.
that
You're the
was
same
what,
person.
yes, that was what happened. That was what took out my dad because my dad died of broken heart. The
Hmm.
thought of my dad losing a daughter because she was the apple of my dad's eyes.
Hmm.
And when that happened, yeah. So, I just feel bad for her. Like she said, she's Lord is going to give her the strength to move on with her life, and I'm glad to hear that because a lot of people don't have that strength to do so.
Is she going
And
to stay?
she's
So
out.
you suspect your sister will stay if the husband decides to go ahead with the second wife? Or is she going to
No,
divorce him when she stay?
oh hell no, 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 no. That's not gonna happen. You know the worst thing is they live in California, and she gets to keep everything.
Right.
Yeah, that's how the law in California works. The women keep everything, so that kind of sucks for her. Sucks for him.
Is he going to Africa to take this so-called second wife? Is that his plan?
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants, but she doesn't care anymore.
She already caught something. If I were your sister, I would be very scared because obviously, you know what I think? Before
Okay.
men start talking of when they are romanticizing this idea of a second wife, they already have somebody lined up.
Mm-hmm. I think
Mm-hmm,
so too. Yes. Yes, you're
mm-hmm,
right. You
mm-hmm.
know, but fine, if he wants to do that, he can go ahead. And she keeping the kids and everything else.
Yeah,
So
and the fact that you already lost a sister from another
exactly.
situation that is similar, and she passed away because of HIV/AIDS that she got from her husband. I know this will even make it even more real for your sister to say, you know what? No, hell no. I'm not
I
doing this.
know, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I just hope that she's able to move on with her life, and no, Lord will help her and see through everything and let her not worry. A lot of good things are gonna happen for her.
Amen.
Yeah, that's all I
Thank
have
you.
to say.
Thanks a lot, Yvonne. Enjoy your stay in California, all right? Speak soon.
You too. Bye,
Yeah.
NTV.
Bye, sweetheart. Love you. Bye-bye. Wow. You see that? Yvonne told us about how her sister caught HIV and passed away from her husband. And then another one. Oh my God. Husband wants to marry a second wife. What is this? I think this issue of second wife is one thing that people need to put on the discussion now before you marry. You need to be asking people, how do you feel about polyandry and polygamy? Do you want to take a second husband? Do you want to take a second wife at some point? Because, like I said, until money come, we know they know Percy behavior. I'm sure Abu would not have been thinking of a second wife when he was sleeping on the floor. You see, loyalty does not always pay off. I'm telling you, some people they will bite the hand that fed them. A woman that will sleep on the floor with you is a woman that loves you genuinely. And you see, when I watched the video, 1 hour, you can go and watch it. Agnes Johnson is her name on Facebook. She didn't say one bad word about him. I was like, wow, this woman is another Mary Educho. She never even said anything negative. She was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pray for you. I'm like in my head, I was like, why are you praying for him? He betrayed you, Agnes. Wow. So you need to have those conversations. When we hammer and the money and everything is sweet, are you going to take another wife? Are you going to take another husband? I need to know so that I can know how to protect myself. Because this thing is not even funny anymore. All right. If you want to say something, please jump in the studio. I'm ending soon. Brother Bill, welcome. How are you?
I'm fine, Auntie B. Good afternoon from
Good
here.
afternoon, brother. Good afternoon.
Yeah. In fact, It's so sad, you know, that this polygamy thing is becoming rampant. And the reason why I jumped on this call is not only because of this show. It's
Mm-hmm.
just to share a little experience of why I unfriend somebody I called my friend.
Right.
Auntie B, I don't know if you can recall.
Mm-hmm.
Last year in April, I was in Nigeria.
Yes.
I went to Nigeria in April last year.
Yes. To
So
see your mom.
to see my mom,
Yes.
perfect,
Yes.
very good
I
memory.
remember.
So what happened was at the same time, somebody I called my friend here in the same city where I'm living here in the United States, which I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
mention publicly, was also in Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
coincidentally.
Mm-hmm.
So we ran into each other in Lagos. We even spent 2 nights together in Lagos. I
Mm-hmm.
just hosted him also in Lagos. To cut a long story short, I came back to the United States, and another mutual friend was telling me that this friend's wife want to speak with me. And the wife called me and said, we supported her husband to go marry in Nigeria. I said, are you all right? Are you okay? Then she started sharing pictures of this so-called, I'm ashamed to even call him my former friend, started showing pictures of this guy's marriage in Nigeria on Facebook because it was the lady that posted it, not him, the
Of
lady.
course. Of course.
Auntie B, when I saw it, I was not like, okay, this is wrong, but how will you say this even happened when I was in Nigeria? I said, yes, it happened when you were even in Nigeria. I said, really?
And he
Then I
didn't tell
said,
you when you saw him in Lagos that he came to take a second wife.
Auntie B, this thing I'm telling you, that was when I knew that sometimes when they say friend, I said, God, I've been taking an enemy as a friend. This is
Right.
somebody that I let into my house. I can leave my food where it is, my drink. So if you can do this, I'm not saying you need my permission, no. You did it. You even did it like in the same journey that I went. I was in Nigeria at that period. Do you
Yes.
understand? You know? And to be honest, the wife is not even my friend in the first place. So
Right.
there was no way I can even think, even if I know, I would tell the wife because actually it's him that is actually my friend, to be
Right.
honest. The wife
Yes.
don't even have my number, to be honest. You know? So having said this, at the end of the day, I even said, okay, let me settle down and really look is this boy marrying? Let me see the benefit. Auntie B, you won't believe this.
Mm-hmm.
This guy end up not only just marrying that lady, the lady was already pregnant for him. So he had to go that last year, December, to go and see his baby that the lady already had for him. When he came back here, sorry to say, I make friends with every kind of human being. This guy is actually not really too doing well. It's okay, but it's not really doing well so much in this country. Do you understand what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know,
But
I
you know,
mean,
everybody that comes from abroad to Nigerian girls is a millionaire.
but you know the funny thing, Auntie B, the girl that got pregnant for him, you know, there are these kind of women that are almost due, age is not on their side. You know, it's a
Right.
matured girl
Mature.
that works in Abuja, matured big girl. Thank you. So, you know, all these kind of girls that maybe they've even crossed their mind, like, now second wife I go be, or make somebody just give me, man, just chop belly
Man, just
food.
carry belle. Man,
Eh,
just enter
eh.
husband house.
Man just thousand has man just bear somebody name. But actually, the girl, I'm not saying the girl again, Sha. I know United States citizen is not a big deal, but the guy actually gave the baby a passport. Do you understand? You know, even though it was born, the baby was born in Nigeria. So, what am I trying to say? This thing, after the guy did it, he came back. Do you know that the wife that I've never spoken their marital issue with before when she was reporting to me, I now discovered that this guy's mom is in their own house here in the United States. She lives with them.
With the wife.
With the wife. She was aware of everything. In fact, the guy even have a sister in the same state but not living in the same house. So the guy's sister and the wife, they are not friends. Something happened way back. So it became clear that the sister, the wife, the sister, the mom, everybody supported that guy's action.
Okay.
Now, just like you
Family
said,
always knows. They always
yes, they
know.
always know. So, like you said, it is actually the man's fault, no doubt,
Of course.
because even the person I'm talking about now is even, I think, a year older than me, even though he's my friend. So
Um,
now,
mhm.
what I'm rounding up with is that if you want men, you are doing something when you want to do things like this, nothing is hidden under the sun.
Go see you.
You must be ready for the consequence because when he got back,
Mhm.
he was even the one calling the wife from the same abroad, from the same Nigeria, to send him small money.
Not be juju be that, but I
Auntie
beg,
B, this
I
thing
beg.
I'm telling you now, the wife had to
And she's broke
screenshot
already.
test when she started.
Polygamy is broke already. So,
Polygamy is broke. It's the wife started sharing money. But do you know the funny thing? Since then, I never took him as a friend anymore.
hmm.
Few months ago, we had a mutual friends party that we met. Do you know what I noticed?
Hmm.
Auntie B,
Hmm.
this guy is now loyal, so close to the wife. In fact, before he even used to open wife for the wife, but after this is action. So I couldn't ask him because I don't want to relate
So
with
he
him,
came
you
back home
know.
to America to his wife and they made up.
They did not quarrel before I went to do that thing now. Do you
And so
understand?
after marrying second wife, the wife took him back and they are still together.
They are still together. That's why I'm telling you now that it's like the wife,
Hmm.
after he had done this action now showed him that the so-called big girl in Abuja, most of these people, they have another financial that is financing them.
Yes, so
So the girl actually enticed him to marry her or impregnate her. So it became clear now that after the girl have achieved what she want to achieve, the girl is now asking for money, which is normal. Come and take care of your responsibility immediately. So he's not saying that the wife here is a better option. Do you understand? So if the wife here send him out of the house, where is he going to start from?
so the one in Nigeria enticed him. That's the story he's telling now, Abby. She's not
Yeah,
actually
that is what.
now she's asking for money for him, and because he doesn't want to surrender because he thought she was a big girl that would be very
You
loyal
know,
back to his faithful wife.
because you have one office work in Abuja, but before marriage and everything, those big girls can still do, you understand, small things. But when they marry, things not be, but that's not the topic. So what we are saying is that in this regard, when you don't know what you have until you lose it. So my point here is that he came back to this his wife now. Even the small voice that he had before, he don't even
He
have
lost
it.
it. It's
He
a
lost
problem
it.
now.
So in the public party, we can all now see that it's like, coming back. I'm not saying the wife should drive him, should accept him, but it's like everybody can now see that the wife is done with him. But for whatever reason, that's the wife's choice. I never discussed that with her. She
She
didn't drive
kept
him
him,
out. She
but
allowed him,
she put him on a leash.
put him on a leash or something like that. So it's now the one begging. So with that being said, there are so many out there. So that's why I have to give that story. Then for this particular story, please, there is no justification for what Abu did. What Abu did is completely unacceptable, especially no matter the religion, you have to take permission according to my understanding. I don't know the Muslim laws and all that. But this again, women should draw lessons from this too as well. No blame to this woman, please. Nobody's blaming her, but please draw lesson. Sometimes, just as Auntie B said, when you are going to marriage, you say you discuss things like this. Yes, you have to discuss this like this and also know the fate of the people or person you are getting married to. Because some things are not seen as a crime or whatever, because you can see that this woman, she is a Christian. She has been complaining that even Abu is complaining that prayer is disturbing him, So that is already to tell you that they are not equally yoked. Do you understand me? So when the Bible said, do not be unequally yoked with unbeliever,
Yeah.
they know what they are saying. So the same way the Muslim will also tell you that, so you have to You have to agree. There are many things that go on in marriages. So
Yes.
I'm not saying all Muslims. There are many Muslims that have one wife, but
Yes.
however, please, you can't just be a pastor and the distance is too far. Do you
Okay.
understand me? The distance is too far. You
It's
know,
further than Ondo, according
it's
to Brother
far.
Ben.
Thank
Ben
you.
said, I'm from Auntie B. He said, Auntie B, Ondo is far.
Yes.
The distance is further than Ondo.
It's too far. That is it. All right, Atibi, let me let other people contribute. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Bio. I
All right,
appreciate
take
it.
care. Yeah.
All right. Cheers, bro. Oh my God. The distance is very, very far. Oh. This one is further than Ondo. According to Brother Ben. We had a good laugh yesterday. So, with reference to the story that Bio told, somebody will go to Africa and go and marry because one big girl is there. Was women, una sabi take nonsense, sha. I don't know. Sometimes I dey ask myself, say, I not even sure say whether maybe there's something. I don't know. People like me, maybe we know. People, some people would have thought that we will never marry because there are just some things that I cannot take. Honestly, because people go they look say, you so you go see any man will go marry you. But you know what I found out? Make I tell you, if you are assertive, you know nonsense, you know yourself, you value yourself. There is a man out there for you. So never be apologetic. Uzo, you are in the studio. What happened? Come back, Jare. Let me talk to you. Why did you leave? I was waiting to add you, then you left. Sam, Sam, your connection is not good. Check your internet so I can add you. You carry your left leg from America. Your mother-in-law is my mother-in-law is in my house eating my food. I'm taking care of her, doing everything. You went to Nigeria to go and marry. You even have a baby, then you come back. To where? Where are you going to come back to? Try. Come on, chill. Women, una they try, oh. Una they try. Honestly, I salute una courage. You guys are very courageous. It could not be me. Never. You know what happen? They carry marriage enter heaven. That level of disrespect, that level of broken trust, you'll come back to the house. No. Which house? It's not possible. I can't take it. Oh, I'm saying my own. No, if you can take it, good for you. I celebrate you. I give you a medal of honor. Continue with your long suffering. It's your cross. Carry it. Who's on, my darling? Welcome.
Hello, Auntie B. Hello, Bodo Farm. Sorry,
How are you, love? It's been a
I'm
minute.
very
You don't
well,
talk to
thank
me
you.
anymore.
Yes,
It's only comment section I'm seeing you. You've not told me
Auntie
about your
B.
husband that you are, egusi soup and all that. I missed that.
Oh, Auntie B, I've just been so busy with life.
Hello, my dear.
Life has
Hello.
been lifing. But this story really, it really made me so sad. And I'm just going to tell a brief story if we have the time. So
Would
I
do.
think this
Would do.
happened it happened here in Canada, right? I believe
Hmm.
this happened in 20, I came to Canada in 2013. I think this happened in 2014, around 2014, 2015. I've always been like a guy's girl. I have most of my major friends or my key friends are guys, right? And I had this friend when I lived in a different city, and most people knew that, oh, this is Uzo's core friend and all that, right? Then when I moved to Saskatchewan, we still used to keep in touch, and he used to work like crazy. He used to work two jobs. Like, he had a great job in an oil company, right? We know when Canada still had this oil boom and everything. He had like a great job with, I think, Silicon Valley, which he still had like a very great like oil kind of job. And then he worked part-time as an accountant for one of these pharmaceutical places, right? So he
Hmm.
would work from like maybe after his 9 to 5, he'll work from I think around 6 to midnight and everything. And I will always say to him, God, you just a work. This money you won't make calm. Wait, even when I went to SK, we still kept in touch and all that. That's why I told him that he was planning to, all these things where they work, say he was planning to go to Nigeria and all that. He told me
Hmm.
that he won't bought Mercedes Benz. I said, these things where they buy. You never tell me the truth though. He now
Hmm.
told me that his friend was getting married. Yoruba boys now, they like to, effigy when they do all this their weddings and everything. It's a show
Yes,
off,
so.
right? So he bought this Mercedes Benz, everything. I said, this thing, he told me he was going to go to Dubai. From Dubai, then he'll go to Nigeria. I was like, so this is all you've been working for. This is your friend where they do where they say, you know, this wedding talk of time. Say I should not worry, say go update me, everything. I said, no, Yawa, you know. That's how one Saturday morning, I'm there pressing my phone and all that. And I had my roommate then would be like, so you're always talking to this guy. I said, it's my guy that he's married. That she was like, I'm so sorry. I said, if we had anything, would I be in SK and he'll be in Ontario? That's not possible now that he's even married, he has a child. She was like, oh, okay. That's how that Saturday I was just on my phone. Instagram, when Instagram was Instagram, Bella Ninja. That's what Bella Ninja just there giving us updates of a wedding that took place that Saturday. I just screamed. My husband was like, "What happened?" I said, "This is my friend that you're always shouting, and I'm always talking to every time, and you're like, what's up with the two of you? This is the person that is getting married."
To who?
Auntie B, who was marrying someone else in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
He got married in Nigeria. All the Mercedes Benz he was buying, all those things he was preparing for, was for
He
that
already
wedding.
had a family in Canada.
He had a family in Canada. Just be listening. The story gets better. I was shocked and everything. That's why people now start buzzing me that am I saying that I didn't know? I said I didn't know. He did not tell me anything and all that. Like I was shocked. I know that men are bad. Them not say men. That men there are many bad men, but I wanted
Some
to
men.
take
Let's
exemption.
say so.
Yes, I wanted to take. I was Auntie B. I was. I don't know the emotion to use to quantify or qualify how I felt. I was numb. Numb is the word. Anyways, a week passes and he calls me and everything. And I allowed him to talk and I said I don't want to call his name in case someone. I just said you. I said I saw your wedding pictures in Umbrella Nigeria. He was silent. I said, don't have anything to say, Abby. He said, and like I was going to preach to him, but actually don't tell me say he must surely marry Nigeria babe. I said, so what's going to happen to your wife and your kid? And Tibi, you won't believe that, of course, Niger community, we're Nigerians. Niger community, the wife was married to is a black Canadian, right? They showed her his pictures of him getting married. Guess what she said? She was in oblivion. She could not believe it. She said it's not possible that he could never do that to her, that it's his brother. That he told her that he was going to Nigeria, that the father was on the brink of deleting and he wanted to go and pay his last respect. I
So
said,
the,
really?
the, the wife in Canada, she's not an African or she's not a Nigerian woman. Is she black or
No, she's black. She's a black Canadian.
right?
And everybody who showed her the pictures, she told them it's not possible because my friends were telling me that that the wife knows, but she's in denial. She says that it's his brother, it's not him, he could never do this to her. Now, the funny thing was that my one of my best friends in Nigeria, her close friend was the one who did the makeup for the wife that he was getting married in Nigeria. I sent his family pictures right in Canada to her, and then the Bella Nigeria pictures, and asked her that it's my eyes paining me, since it's the same person. And she's like, I shouldn't say that. I said, what do you want me to say? I said, she was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And she was going to ask that her friend, like, isn't this person you just did makeup for? Isn't this the same guy? And to be that's how that our friendship is. But like, I still have him on WhatsApp, right? He's always flexing and everything. He shuttles between Nigeria and
So he
here in
has two
Canada and
families.
everything.
Is
He
he
has
with
to
the
oh, he
Canadian
has two
family?
families. Yes. Now
Mm-hmm.
he now told me that we almost cost him his papers. I said, who almost cost you what papers? What are you saying? He's like, that we Nigeria coming. I said, please, 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 spare me all
Is
that
the only
nonsense.
Nigerian community responsible for his
Yes,
irresponsibility?
that his wife, of course, him and the other wife, they are separated. He lives here in Canada. There's a Nigerian family. There was even a time, he was trying to bring the wife in Nigeria here to Canada to go to school and all that, and everything just went south. After that, I just removed myself because I'm like, I beg, I don't tire. And to me, it was so bad because people knew that he was my friend, and they're like, oh, are you saying you don't know? I was like, he didn't even tell me. I didn't even know because he knows I would have told him like, you can't actually be doing that. I understood that, of course, maybe he used the first lady for papers, of course, because then immigration laws were very, very tough and stringent here in Canada. It's not that things have relaxed a bit. If you do the right thing, you can get your papers. But I mean, what happens to just being a decent human being? It
They have
was so
children.
bad. He has a child with the first one. With the
First
second
one.
one, he has two children, a boy and
I
a girl.
mean,
Yes.
my thing is that Uzo, it's okay for you to want to marry a Nigerian woman or a Liberian woman, whatever. It's okay.
But be sincere. That's
But
what I'm saying.
be honest about it. And if you want, you see the problem with some of these apologies that are polygamous apologies, I call them, is that they want to eat their cake and have it. If you want another person, just tell the one that you are with that, babe, I'm not feeling you. I think I need someone else. Then you can end it amicably and everybody will go their own way. It's the deception that is the painful part of it.
That's the painful part of, like, she was in denial. Like, she was, people that showed her, right, she was quarreling with them, saying he could never do that to her. It's not him, it's the brother. And people were like, oh my goodness. Like, it's not like his
Yes.
father don't delete. You're saying that the father is sick, he went to pay him last respect. Which last respect? Some
Not
that has
only
been
last
six
respect,
feet
now first
under
respect.
since when? It
Now
was so
first respect.
heartbreaking, it was so heartbreaking. Like, till today, I look
Yeah.
at him in a different way. Like, we're no longer close, of course,
It's good
But
though.
yeah, we
Like,
still have like each other on social media. I see his pictures. I just keep him moving. I'm just like,
that's how they
yeah,
complicate their lives. At the end of the day, you have
I'm
a family
telling
in
you,
abroad, you have family in Nigeria, and you complicate your life. Why in 2023? For goodness sake. You see, also, I always wonder about it. Why are we Africans like this? Why are we like this? Other parts of the world, people are thinking of advancing the world. They are doing things, breaking ground, new grounds every day in technology, in science, and we in our relationship is our problem. We are obsessed with Kerewa.
coupling up, as in,
Kerewa is our obsession. Once you get small money, you want new one. You want another person. You go to have all of them. I want a husband. They travel back and forth. Now, no, not be
it's
on
just
from
so
my mouth.
painful,
Here and
honestly.
the apple for that side.
Just just listening to that lady's story just reminded me, and I was just like, oh my goodness, isn't it the same thing this guy did? Like, I don't know. Please, Ola and BO, if you're listening to this, please, you guys should come and tell us what the men really wants, because I don't understand.
It's greed.
I
It's
don't
just greed.
understand. I just want to educate us, because I just want to understand, because I don't know. I just don't know. And TB, that's just all I want to say today.
Thank
I
you,
just
love.
wanted to share this story, and
Ah,
I'll
okay,
come
good
in
listening
more.
for your
more.
darling husband, Jare. Thank
Yes,
God.
so
I appreciate you for removing yourself from that kind of relationship. BO did the same thing. You don't want to be. You see, they say birds of the same feather flock together.
flock
You don't want to be
together.
friends with people like that.
Yeah.
Of good people.
Everybody that I knew who was my friend that saw it, because Bella Niger was big, like 2014, 2015 was like the #1 wedding blog. People were just buzzing me that Saturday. I said, what it concern me? Yes, he's my friend, but he never told me. Say, oh, am I sure? I said, I did not know Jack. Like, he knows I would never even have encouraged him.
Because he knows your stance in things like that. They will only tell people that will support them, like their mother and their family siblings. Yeah. Thank you, Zo.
Yeah, take care.
Appreciate you, my darling. Take care. Look after your family and yourself. God bless you. All right. We are rounding up now. If you want to join the show, you want to join the conversation, please hit the like button. Use the link in the comment section. Sam, your internet, I don't know where you are that the internet is so bad. Are you in Africa or somewhere? Your internet is still not good, my brother. I'm sorry, or sister. I can't add you with that internet because it's not connected properly. Maybe if you change it or some other time. Anyway, it's not a long thing, no. It's a very straightforward thing. It's a story of betrayal. The woman said, I have given him 19 years. Struggle love. So the other day, Pastor Shola did a show. I was talking about how one lady was saying that she didn't want somebody who was not settled in America, who didn't have papers, and they just came in. And that the guy later made it, and after 7 years, the lady was regretting. I do understand that. Everything in life is a risk. Some people will take risk, it will pay off. They will marry somebody who will be loyal, who will support them. Some people go to Nigeria and marry and they are okay. Some will still go to Nigeria and marry and it won't work. Everything in life is risk. But when it comes to this issue of polygamy, what women are asking is simple, okay? Because we're not making judgments about polygamy, just like Yul Edochio's situation. Nobody is judging you for being polygamous. You can do whatever you like. If you like, marry 20 wives. It's nobody's cup of tea. It's nobody's business. Okay? It's you that will leave a generation of broken people and people that will be fighting each other with everything, physical, emotional, spiritual. Your legacy will be chaos. It's okay. If that's what you want for yourself, good. You can do it. But what most of these women who find themselves in this situation, someone like Asiwaju Funsho, that Mercy Aigbe is parading the husband up and down now like a trophy. What they're asking is that you gotta tell me this is what I want to do. Tell me this is my decision. I'm not feeling it anymore. Or I'm tired. I need variety. I'm eating ogbono soup all the time. Now I want okra. I want egusi. Tell me, then I can decide. Because believe me or not, some women are okay. They're okay with polygamy. They don't mind. But you gotta tell the woman that you are married to that I want a second wife. Don't let it be on social media that they are finding out. I think it's so distasteful because this is happening over and over and over again. It's the same thing with Mary Edochie. Finding out on social media that your husband did something so serious. Maybe a woman needs to do this so that we'll see how the world is going to react to it. Somebody said that women should start marrying two husbands too. Because I tell you, betrayal is the same. Whether you're a man or a woman, it hurts like hell. And if a woman has been good to you and you treat them like this, karma is real. Honestly, it is. For some reason, I feel like my comment section is frozen. Is it frozen? I can't. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know. I don't know. The comment section is not moving and it's very, very unusual for it not to move. Give a thumbs up and let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. I feel like the thing is frozen. It's not moving anymore. I don't know what's going on. Bing Bang, are you still there? Cynthia, can you guys hear me? Kilon Shele. I don't know. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. All right. You can. Oh, all right. Thank you. Oh, I don't know. I think the comment section on my laptop is frozen. Okay. You can hear me. It wasn't moving again. So I was thinking maybe I'm talking to myself. Anyway, I'm rounding up now. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Give us a thumbs up. Agnes, you're going to probably see this because you live in the diaspora and our videos travel quite a lot. So I know you will see this. This is my message to you. You are a beautiful woman. You are gorgeous. You are godly. You are good. So I'm sorry that this happened to you. But I went and I saw how you are always praising God. You trust God. You are a believer. And I also, I'm touched when you said in your video that the mistake you made was that you married somebody who was an unbeliever because you don't have the same value at the end of the day. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't believe that God, sometimes even when, things don't go the way we want it, God is a God of redemption. So don't worry. You're going to heal. You're going to be all right. Be strong for your children. You see this Abu that is looking at you with Oloju Pongoyi, that is looking at you with his coconut head, is just looking now. You see, this side chick that turned themselves to wife number 2, what men don't understand, what a lot of brothers don't, what brothers don't understand is that they have come for the money. Most of them will not marry you when you didn't have anything. They won't touch you if you didn't have anything. So Abo is feeling himself now, right? He's feeling himself because he thinks, oh, you can't hear me. Lobaton. Chai. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me try and go in from here. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Guys, can you hear me? Oh my God. Yeah. Can you hear me now? You can hear me. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm rounding up. I'm just sending a message to Agnes. Sorry. I don't know. My laptop just got frozen. I tried to refresh it and then it kicked me out. Yeah, Agnes, if you are listening to this, be strong, my sister. You're a beautiful woman. You are so gorgeous. You are godly. You are good. I'm sorry that this happened to you. But you know what? You're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. I like the fact that you've chosen yourself, you've chosen your children, and you've decided that, you know what, he can go on. She even said that she's not going to report him. There are so many things she said that made me know that this woman she's a decent human being. She said, you know what, I'm not even going to report you. I wish you luck. She was praying for them. Yeah. So I wish you the best of luck. It's gonna hurt for a long time because you keep remembering how you started, and you remember the betrayal, you remember the struggles and all the sacrifices. But you know what? Our God does not make a mistake. Look at your children, be encouraged, continue to work hard, and whatever you decide to do, I'm sure that you're gonna be fine eventually. But you know what? For Abu, what goes around comes around. What you should know is that all these side chicks that you glorify and you elevate to become wife number 2, they wouldn't touch you when you had nothing. They only come because now you are making it. Hmm? It seems like you are making it now, Abi. That's why. Because usually the second wife are the ones that are seeing all the things, they are all the cars, the houses, and everything. Look at the so-called second wife. She looks older than the first wife with all the children she has. Just look at her. Even with makeup, she looks older. Ó ti gbó, gbogbo ojú ẹ̀ ti gbó, ìkà. They want to reap where they didn't sow. But it's okay. God has got you. We are sending you love and light. I know you are also an influencer. If you want to come, you feel free. You want to come share with us. We are here for you. Reach out to us. And yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You look after yourself, look after your children. Thank you so much, Obodo Fam. I will see you in my next video. I am back on Friday. Yeah, we are gradually getting back to people that are coming to share their stories. Yay. If you have a story to share, make sure that you contact me so we'll bring you here. So we have a story of imported wife husband situation again on Friday. It's on Friday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, not tomorrow, on Friday. A lady in the US is coming to share her story about how she went through a lot in her marriage, and is a testimony basically of how she is here now, just giving glory to God for how far she's come. So make sure you join me. Yeah, join me please on Friday evening. Let's share that story. Yeah, it's a very, very heartwarming story. You would love to hear it. It's uplifting, it's a testimony. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good evening, and I'll see you on Friday night. God bless you. Agnes, sending you love and light, my sister. You're going to be all right. May God bless you. May God keep you. It is well with you. Abu, you did this. Osheiton. Ah, okay. Oh, you will know what polygamy is. All these African girls, by the time they finish with you in Africa, you will know. It's okay. No wahala, but just know that karma is real. What goes around comes around. You shouldn't repay somebody that stood by you, that has worked with you and been there, and you are sending them love, that you love them, when you betray them. Ah, it's not good though. Abu, okay, let's leave it here. I'll see you guys on Friday night. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon. I love you guys. Please share the video, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. A lot of people have not thumbs up. If you haven't thumbs up yet, give us a thumbs up and do share this. It's not too long, it's just an hour and a half. I love you guys. I appreciate you. See you Friday night. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.